Today I am bringing you another update video. I wanted to talk to you guys again about just things that are going on with the channel, with my diet, and with life in general. So the last time I did one of these videos, it was July 7th when the video was posted. So I thought it was about time to give you guys another update. Plus, there's things going on that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I'll go ahead and talk about the channel first, just in case that is what certain people are interested in. So for the channel, I am working on quite a few videos right now that I think will be really helpful. So I just kind of wanted to let you guys know to look out for some videos. These videos are kind of time consuming because it's surrounded around ketosis. So it is taking up time to kind of collect all of the video footage to create the video, but I just wanted to let you guys know and give you a heads up, these videos are coming. So I did just get a Keto Coach monitor. As some of you guys may have noticed in my product review videos, I use a Keto Mojo monitor. So that was just the first ketone monitor that I found. I think that's what most people use on YouTube whenever I used to see ketone monitors. So that's just the one I got. However, their ketone strips for Keto Mojo are $1 a piece. And I test my ketones a lot because I think it's really helpful information to have. So it adds up a lot. So I wanted to look for a less expensive option, and Keto Coach has strips that you can get on Subscribe and Save on Amazon. I think it ends up being like 50 cents each, something like that. I'll put the exact price per strip below here, just to kind of give you guys a heads up, because if I had known before buying a monitor, I would have gone with Keto Coach in the first place. But I am working on a video comparing Keto Mojo to Keto Coach in case any of you guys are wanting to test your ketones. So I'm trying to test based on like reliability, consistency, ease of use, things like that, as well as cost, because I know cost is a big concern of mine. But I know it's not the only concern. So that is a video I am working on currently, and it will be out as soon as I can get it out to you guys. Another video I am almost done with is a video about tips to get back into ketosis quickly. So I know this was a concern of mine before I started sharing my product review videos where I test ketones, because obviously those videos are dependent on me being into ketosis. So I would look up, ways to get into ketosis fast, and there aren't a whole lot of videos out there. Most people say that the quickest way to get into ketosis is to fast. I don't find that to be the most helpful. It might work, but I want other methods as well. So I am coming out with a video with a few tips of how to get back into ketosis quickly. And I'm actually showing you examples in that video of my ketones before and then after I tried this method, and my ketones after that. So I am working on that. I want just one more example of how to get back into ketosis quickly, and then I'll be able to edit it and get it out to you guys. I am also working on a new slim down. I have a couple different approaches I'm trying to take with that. I am doing well as far as my weight goes, but I'll talk about that more in a little bit when I talk about diet. But I am working on a new slim down. Actually, there's one. So one came out this week. It was just released on Tuesday. But I will also have one coming out next week as well, I believe, as long as everything goes well. Then I will have a video or potential live on a project I'm working on starting tomorrow for me. So by the time you guys see this, my project would have already started, but I will talk about that project when I get to the life update section of this video. So those are the updates that I have for the channel. I have a lot of things in the works right now, and I'm trying to work on them all simultaneously to kind of make it the most efficient to get them out to you quickly, but I've hit a little bit of a stall as far as my ketosis goes, and that's really putting a hold on the videos that I'm working on. So I'm really bummed about that, and I'm trying to work through it, but that's kind of where I'm at with the channel. I also want to thank all of you guys for subscribing, because I did reach 1K since my first update video that I posted in July. So thank you guys for subscribing. I really can't believe that I reached 1K. I didn't think I would reach 100. I really appreciate everybody for supporting me, and more importantly, I appreciate you guys interacting with me, because if I only had the people who comment in my videos be my only subscribers, I would 100% be happy with that, because for me, it's more quality, not quantity. The interactions I have with you guys mean so much to me and are so helpful for my life in general. I really can't thank you guys enough. I want to come out with a video just kind of for my subscribers, just to show my appreciation. I really do want to work on that. But I just want to give a few shout outs to some people who have really just made a difference. Vanessa, you've been so helpful. Tina, Judy, Petite D, Jackie Does Keto. Sarah Says Hi has been a new subscriber who has been just so informative and helpful. Sharon has been super supportive. Kim Marie has been amazing. Leanne has been amazing. I've been having so much fun bouncing ideas off of Sarah. She's been just amazing. All of you guys that have been interacting with me in the comment section has been so incredibly helpful and kind and thoughtful, and I really can't thank you guys enough. So I am wanting to do a video where I'm just doing a little something special to highlight you guys that have been so supportive and thoughtful in my comment section and with me in general. So that's another video that I am wanting to work on. So with all of that being said, since I reached 1K, I am monetized now, so you may notice some commercials in some of my videos. I am sorry for that, but it actually is really helpful to me to make that little bit of extra money, because the project that I have taken on recently is going to be a costly one. So I will again get into my project in the life section of this update video. So as far as diets go, I did say that a video I'm working on is my reboot of my slim down. I did post the first part of my reboot slim down on Tuesday, so if you didn't see that, definitely check it out, because it was very different and scary to take that approach. I tried a carb up day, and yeah, it was interesting, and I feel like my body has been going through some weird changes. You know, I'm getting close to 30, and I hear that that comes with a lot of changes for women in particular. So I feel like my hormones have kind of been out of whack, and I thought mixing it up would be helpful. And I've been reading some comments on other videos about carb up days, and people are saying that carb up days can be really helpful to women in particular. So I tried that, and it was actually pretty interesting. Another approach I am wanting to take for my slim downs is potentially doing a little bit higher of a protein. I don't want to do high protein, it'll still be high fat, but I want to more concentrate on hitting my protein macro, because I just finished a fast yesterday that will be coming out shortly. It's a real fun fast. I don't want to say what the fast is, but I'll say what the fast is. I did a chocolate fast. I finished it yesterday, and I will be posting that video soon. I don't want you guys to get sick of the fast that I'm doing, but in doing that fast, I realized that I really needed protein. Obviously, everybody needs protein, but I really understood the importance of protein because I was feeling that I needed the protein. So I'm wanting to try and focus on protein as a macronutrient that I want to reach every day. So I'm gonna try and structure my upcoming slim downs around protein, still making it high fat and high carb, but I heard low carb, but I heard someone say that the fat macronutrient should be a ceiling, not the floor. So, with that in mind, I'm not going to be afraid of having fat, but I'm going to try to hit, if I were to choose any macro that I would be hitting, it would be definitely, I want to stay under 20 carbs, and then I want to reach the protein macro too. So, I want to try that and see how that goes. Also for my diet, I did say in my last update video, which was back in July, that I think beef may be giving me migraines. So since switching to pork, I have had no migraines except for when I go to bed because my neck, I have a herniated disc in my neck. When I lay down, my neck starts to hurt, and that does make my head hurt, but I haven't had any pain outside of just laying down. So that has been truly, truly great. So I think there might be something to the ground beef theory, but I also started getting headaches with ground turkey. So I'm wondering it's either ground meat or maybe the American cheese that I'm using, which would be kind of strange, but it's possible because I think I only have American cheese when I'm having a burger. So maybe I'll try doing American cheese on something else. Maybe I'll do a grilled cheese with American cheese and see how that works out for me. But pork has seemed to be working out really well for me, so I'm going to continue to do that. I might start having more chicken, like some chicken thighs. That might work out too. But that's kind of the general approach that I am going to use going forward for my slim downs, and also kind of some things that I'm keeping in mind when I'm selecting the foods that I'm going to have day to day. As far as my weight goes, I am still struggling to stay below 130. Today I did weigh in at 128.2, I think it was, which is great. I haven't been down below 130 in a while. So I am tracking my macros today as well to make sure that I don't overdo it, because today is Sunday for me. I am tracking my macros just to make sure I am on track, because I think that's kind of where I undo a lot of the progress that I've made. There was someone who had commented on one of the fasts that I did, saying that the weight loss that I had from the fast that I was doing wasn't real weight loss, because at the beginning of every fast I do, I start at the same weight. So my response to that is how I feel about the fast in general. The fasts are good ways to lose weight quickly. I don't chalk up my weight gain on the fact that I stopped doing the fast. I chalk up my weight gain to being me overeating. So when I do the fast that I do, it's really great because it's really restrictive, and I kind of get sick of eating the same thing. Even when I was doing the ice cream fast, I would get sick of eating ice cream at a certain point and then just wouldn't eat. And because I was trying to do a video for you guys, I didn't want to eat anything that wasn't ice cream, so I just wouldn't eat, which is good because I actually wasn't hungry. The ice cream was filling me up, but if I didn't have those sort of restrictions, I would just be eating anything and everything, because I have a lot in my place to eat. So I think that's why I have not been able to get below 130 and stay there. Not so much because of the fast that I've been doing and the different ways of eating that I've been trying. It's more so just because when outside of those videos, I don't have any restrictions except for they need to be keto foods. And as I'm sure a lot of you know, just because they're keto foods doesn't mean you can't gain weight off of them. So I struggle with overeating, and I think the fast actually really help me regulate that. And I'm hoping to be able to transfer that ability from the fast to just everyday life. And I'm really trying with tracking on the weekends to kind of minimize the amount of weight that I gain after doing well during the week. So that's kind of what I'm working on with my diet. Like I said, I am below 130 and I'm really thrilled, and I really, really, really want to keep myself under 130 because I'd like to reach my goal, which now I am 8 pounds away. So exciting stuff. So the first one, and probably the most disappointing for me updates that I have, is that I dropped the community college classes that I was taking. That is not something that I have done in the past. I usually stick it out. I don't have no in my mind, and I make any classes work no matter what other things are going on in my life. And I've always had that mentality, and I have struggled through a lot of college courses and gotten through them. So it was an odd feeling for me, and honestly, I have been a bit disappointed in myself for dropping those classes. Um, but I ultimately think that it was the right decision and it was in my best interest. The reason for why I dropped those classes is because I am going to be moving in 30 days. So I told you guys that in my last update video, I told you guys that I was saving for a house, and I had been saving for a house for 2 years, and I had been looking passively for a house just in this last year. So in the past few months, there haven't been a whole lot of places that I was really all that interested in or felt that I could afford. But I did find one that was a little bit more pricey than I would like. But basically, I just moved some things around and made it work in a way that I was comfortable with, that wasn't going to put me in a bad situation as far as being a homeowner, because I've always been very fearful of owning a home because as a kid, my parents were not good with money. We would get a lot of loans to pay our monthly bills. The house that I grew up in was gifted to my dad from my grandparents, so there was no loan on the home growing up, but my dad took out loans and used the home as collateral, I think is the situation, which is not it's not a sustainable way to manage your finances. I didn't really realize this at the time because I was just a kid, but we were constantly getting loans to help us pay our monthly payments, and my childhood home did end up getting foreclosed on, which was a very sad situation because that was my grandparents' home and the home that me and all my siblings grew up in, and all of our items, all of our childhood items, and even my grandparents' stuff that we had from when my grandparents had passed away and we cleaned out their house. All of our mementos and clothes and furniture and just everything was in that house. And one day there was just a lock on the door and we could not get in. So that was very traumatic for me. Anyways, off topic. So because of how I grew up and money always being tight and getting into bad debt kind of situations, and then having my childhood home foreclosed on, I have always been very fearful of getting into that kind of a commitment. So this time has been very stressful for me, looking for a home and considering the price and what I can afford and all this stuff. So anyways, I have decided that I am going to purchase a home, and we've been going through the closing process for the past few weeks, and I am actually closing my home tomorrow, which for you guys would be Monday. So by the time you see this, I would have already closed on my home and am starting doing some repairs. So because I am going through this whole process and it's very new and time consuming, I did not want to be taking classes as well, especially when there were classes that I didn't think were going to be all that helpful for my career and would be very lengthy to try and teach me about a concept that might be more effective in like a seminar kind of situation. So, anyways, I know long explanation for why I stopped taking my classes, but the kind of bigger life update is that I am in the process of buying a house, and by the time you see this, I would have bought a house. So, pretty scary stuff. I know it's something that pretty much everybody goes through, but it's not something I ever thought I would do, and I've been pretty stressed out this whole time. People keep asking me if I'm excited, and my answer to them is no. I don't like spending money. It doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel unhappy. I don't like I like saving. I prefer saving, if you guys can't tell. But I think it's a good investment, and I ultimately will be happier because I'll have my own space. And the situation that I have right now in my apartment complex, we're around a lot of people. We have people above us, people below us, and it's just loud. There's a freeway right outside of my bedroom window, and it's very loud. So it's going to be good all the way around. There is some work that I want to put into the place. I have 30 days to kind of make any changes I want. Just going to paint and put in some laminate flooring. So I'm definitely going to have a video for you guys where I show you kind of like before and after, like before I move in and then after, and then I'm going to want to do some other things, and I'll kind of pepper in those updates here and there just so you guys can kind of see what's going on and what I'm working on. But the next 30 days is probably going to be really stressful for me because I am wanting to do a lot of the work on my own. So painting I'm doing on my own, and putting in the flooring I'm going to do on my own. I put in a hardwood floor when I was a kid. My dad kind of had the mentality of, you do everything yourself. So I figure if I could do it as a kid, I could do it now. I've been looking up some YouTube videos to find like tips and tricks. I'm really worried about messing it up, but I know I'm going to be able to do it. I will be able to do it. So I will have a video coming out about before and after so you guys can see. That will probably be coming out in October though, because with fixing up the place and then moving right after, the next month is going to be kind of pressed for time for me. So please bear with me. I don't plan on having any breaks in my content. I just might not be able to have the same kind of videos. Like, I don't know if my ketone testing videos are going to be as consistent as they have been in the past. So bear with me. I don't want you guys to suffer at all with my content because of this decision I'm making. So I'm going to do my best to still test when I come home after painting or whatever, so that you guys can still get the helpful information that you're looking for from my channel. Based on your guys' interest, I may want to do a live. Maybe I could do a like a empty house tour before any work is done. I may be able to do a live. If you guys are interested, let me know. Basically, if nobody responds saying anything about doing a live where I'm doing an empty house tour, I'm going to take that as nobody's interested. So if you are interested, please let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, I will not do a live where I show the new place completely empty. I don't want to show you guys content that you're not interested in or that you won't find helpful or enjoyable in any way. So I really, really take your guys' feedback that you leave me in the comment section to heart. I really do. I know some people might post mean comments, but I still listen to what they might be trying to get across and kind of extract out the negativity that they're inserting into their feedback. So any feedback that you guys provide me, I do take into consideration. So please let me know in the comment section your guys' thoughts. I really appreciate hearing what you guys have to say. Thank you for everyone who does leave me comments. I'm always so excited when I post a video. On that day, I have, a lot of comments that I get to read. And whenever on posting days, I know it's going to be a good day because I get to read all of your guys' beautiful comments. So thank you so much for leaving me a comment if you do. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.